everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of Ray J's World. And I have a guest today. He wasn't on the comic book roundtable with Loki, so if you're visiting, say hi to YetiCast.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, well, what I was going to talk about first today is this whole thing on Superman and J.J. Abrams taking it over and all this stuff. I'm not much of a fan of Superman. I'm like the only DC character I like is Batman. I'm still worried about the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson because all that's going to be full of is a bunch of swooning ladies who were swooning over a diamond-colored vampire. But yeah. Um, so what's going on is they hired this guy named I forget his name. I don't remember his name, but he did the Black Panther comics, and everybody's worried that they'll hire a black African American Superman. So, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, it depends on how they go about it, because there is a black Superman in their alternate universe, the way that they have set up the worlds, and that's totally okay. But if they're going to make it Kal-El, then I think it gets a little iffy, especially with Tanishi Coates going into to write, and I don't trust anything that he's going to put out. Like, I think it's going to just end up being super divisive.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that. I'm not much of a fan of Superman. I had this bit where I had a little bit of a DC love, and then I lost that interest after a while. But I had bought Man of Steel. I didn't watch it, but I bought Man of Steel. Zod, of course, who was on my stream last week, doesn't like that movie because Superman broke Zod's neck in that movie. So yeah, Mr. Zod doesn't like that movie. So yeah. Also, just another thing that is interesting me is, apparently, I'm more of an Xbox fan. You'll be surprised that I'm talking about PlayStation, but PlayStation was a thing for me back in the 90s when it was the original PlayStation. I had PlayStation 4 for a bit, but it was like, oh, okay, but I'm more of an Xbox fanboy. It's because I was into Sega Dreamcast from 1999 on, and after getting the Dreamcast, because it was hooked up with Microsoft, I went with the Microsoft console, and I've been kind of hooked on the Xbox ever since. So what's going on is, apparently their Japan studio that made Shadow of the Colossus and I guess some other games that were really, really good is being closed down, and they're moving everything to more American things. They're becoming more like Xbox per se. Very few. They're going to stop making games from Japan in house, and it looks like Nintendo's going to be the one that's going to hold the Japan market, while Microsoft and Sony are going to be sitting over here in the States doing
I only
whatever.
saw that story. I didn't get to hear too much about it. It seems rather unbelievable that they would just get rid of those developers, because they've put out some great games throughout the years.
Yeah, apparently they're going to there's like some other like thing that Sony's got in Japan, like some other development house that they got there, and they're moving them into that. But but the way they're talking about it, it's like some kind of different kind of thing. I don't know, but that's what's been said. And the thing is, Microsoft is trying to go after Japanese companies. They already have one Japanese company with the purchase of Bethesda. A sister company of theirs owns a Japanese developer.
Okay.
So apparently, I've read that the head of Microsoft wants a Japanese developer. And
yeah, well, they should, because they make games differently, and it's great. I know to get a different feel. Especially in the RPGs, that's where they tended to be that much stronger. There's, I don't know, throughout the years, it's kind of gone back and forth which games I ended up preferring. And I think probably on, like, I don't know, the storytelling side, it might have got a bit better over in North America. But the gameplay side always seemed to be a little bit stronger, especially if you wanted something hard. Because they didn't pull any punches based on difficulty. I'm pretty sure what Dark Souls, that's all made in Japan, right? Or is
Dark Souls. I think that's the sister company to Bethesda. I don't know the ones that made Dark Souls or the sister company Bethesda, but yeah. And I know that the head of Xbox has been talking about getting I'm getting a call on my cell phone, but I'll answer it when I'm done here. But so you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just actually trying to find the link so I could share it out.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, what I was trying to say, sorry, I got a call. They'll probably leave a message or something. I'm apparently got a job somewhere. I was unemployed for a while, so apparently I got a job just recently. So, a day job, of course. Not because this is just a hobby. I'm not really making money from this right now.
Yeah,
but
one day you will.
One day. But apparently, people on the Fandom Menace and Comicscape might be removed from YouTube after a while. So, so there's already talk about that anyway. But yeah.
Oh, where did you hear that part?
I've heard it at Midnight's Edge and Geeks and Gamers and stuff like that they're trying to throw.
Was this like sorry to cut you off there? Was this more of a brand new release, or are you talking more from all the releases of information throughout the years that they're kind of starting to
all the releases of information throughout the years? And apparently last night on Loki's stream, some people got their comments in the chat removed, and I don't know if it was Loki's stream or somebody else's stream, but somebody was complaining about chats being removed, and they were saying, "Oh, it was Loki's stream." They were blaming it on the wrench guy, and Loki said if it was the wrench guy, I would be seeing it.
Yeah.
So apparently there's Google mods. Yeah. So there's apparently Google mods or something that's doing that, and apparently a bunch of
I've had that happen in my own streams where someone that I actually had as a mod was typing, putting in jokes and things like that, and I didn't see a single word. It didn't pop up on my feed at all. Yeah, and so they were one of my own mods on my own channel, and I couldn't see it on at least the StreamYard side. On sorry, at least on the StreamYard side of things. That's
Yeah.
so I didn't know if there was like something going on there or if it was on the YouTube side. But I just know that all these jokes and comments were just gone, and I couldn't share them.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how to hide someone's comments, so hey, I know I'm not deleting them.
Yeah. But like I've heard they've been talking about going to places like Odyssey or something like that because YouTube might throw them off or something like that. I don't know, but
Oh yeah, well it's always good to have a backup. I have all my stuff up on Odyssey. I also have it up on BitChute, and finally
I'm thinking about putting mine on Daily Motion, but I'm not sure. Is Daily Motion good?
I don't know. These were just like the main ones I kept hearing, so that's what I did. I just know if I add in any more, it's going to get way too confusing because I already have enough trouble trying to
Pop Culture Minefield! How you doing, buddy?
we'll wait for him to respond.
Yeah, I guess that's the only chatter we have. Then they left. There's no more viewers. It's down to 0 again.
Oh, they're probably going out to share things and.
Hi, Pop Culture. Thanks, Pop Culture. Send me an invite. I'll join you. You got the StreamYard link, right?
I do have the StreamYard link.
Can you send it to Pop Culture Minefield? He wants to join in.
Okay. Here, let me just...
Pop Culture Minefield! YetiCast is sending you a link. If you want to join in the fun.
Okay, why don't you keep going? I'm trying
Okay.
I'm trying to get this.
I'm trying to remember what else I was going to talk about. Dang. It's usually based on what's on my site, rayjaysworld.com. Let me see what was on there. You still there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm still here. I was just trying to make sure I got the StreamYard link.
Okay. Let me go into another tab here. Look at my site. Oh yeah, it was about the 14th Doctor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I haven't been watching Doctor Who that much lately because of all that crap that's been going on.
I tuned out. Yeah, I absolutely tuned out, and so I'm not sure, especially after the first couple episodes. So like, I don't want anything to do with this. It doesn't feel like the Doctor. Especially with the stories that are being told. It's not fun. And that was a show you could always count on for being very fun. Like they had a way about going with things, and that's one of the shows you could always come back to. And
Jodie
especially the Tennant era.
Ruined it.
Well, I don't think that's Jodie. I think that's a lot more to do with the writers.
The writer, yeah. Chris, whatever his name is, I don't know. That's the one that Nerdrotic has a problem with. Anyway, yeah. So, hi, Pop Culture Minefield. Since we brought you in here,
Okay.
How's it going?
I'm doing okay. I'm trying to figure out how to tag Ray J on Twitter. Do I not follow you? Do you not follow me?
we don't follow each other. Ray J. I'm at Ray J's World on Twitter.
Ray J.
And you'll see my face. It has I'm wearing a Darth Vader mask. Darth Vader breathing mask. Yeah. And my pattern, my background image is the audio cast of Thrawn that I got through Walmart ebooks.
Hello, Force Light Entertainment. How are you this evening?
Man, I don't even know how to follow up when you do a good voice.
I like doing James Mason. I don't know if you remember him. He was the day dweller for the vampire in Salem's Lot, the original series.
Yeah.
And somebody says, how do you do such a good James Mason? I said, you just do a proper London accent and then squeeze your body like you have to take a shit. Hello, my name is James Mason. I'm here to play with young girls that are underage in the film Lolita.
Whoops.
Oh, no.
That movie's about a guy that falls in love with an underage girl, as was the book by Nabokov. But anyway,
the only voice I can do is Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hey, dude, like, totally cool, dude. Back when I was a teenager, I made this joke of Michelangelo falling into the San Andreas Fault. Well, dude, I'm walking to the San Andreas Fault, dude. Whoa! Oh, I fell into... Oh, I caused an earthquake, dude. Like, whoa!
Yeah, when I was a kid, I think I was like 12, the first time I did an impression. I did Paul Lynde. And I actually like cracked my dad up. I just came out of nowhere with this weird impression of Paul Lynde as General Custer from The Last Stand at Little Bighorn. And I actually made him pee his pants doing this whole skit. And I realized I may have a future in doing comedy.
Yeah. I don't remember that much about that guy because I was born in '80, so I'm like
it was Uncle Arthur on Bewitched.
So yeah, I know he was on Bewitched, but I wasn't really about the only time I knew anything about him is I watch this wrestler. I forget his name, but he always had these fights with David Arquette. And he's been doing these YouTubes where he looks at old TV shows, and he was talking about the guy you were doing a voice for. And that's about all I know about him.
Okay, I found you on Twitter, Star Wars, Marvel, Pro Wrestling, LV Raiders, and WWE. That's
yes,
you.
I'm a Las Vegas Raiders fan because I live in St. George, Utah, which isn't very far from there. And I grew up in Southern California when the Raiders were there in LA. So around the 80s when they were in LA, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The best voice that I can do is Sergeant Dokes from Dexter.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is probably like the only one.
Now remember, I know who the fuck you're talking about, so it better be good.
You do know.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know because I haven't watched Dexter. I about the only
surprise, motherfucker.
TBMM. What?
Okay, surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, surprise, motherfucker.
Oh. Surprise, yeah. Now I know what you're talking about because I've seen the meme on Twitter all the time.
Oh, come on, that's good. That's exactly Sergeant Dokes.
Yeah. Or like the my name is Jeff.
Oh, I can also do hey boo boo, how are you?
It was okay.
I've tried Darth Vader. I've tried Darth Vader, but I suck at it.
Yeah, James Earl Jones has not just a tone but a tenor.
Yes.
To his voice that is hard to emulate without equipment. And so I've just never bothered. There are certain voices, because I have a low voice. I have a deep registered voice. But, it's like I can get Joe or, Patrick Warburton. And occasionally I can get him down. Like, hey, Peter, Joe.
Yeah.
But it's like I just find because a lot of my friends do impressions, and so we'll sit around and we're like watching television, and all of a sudden we're doing the characters from the show we're watching. So like my buddy Mac and I would sit there and just do riffs on Family Guy, and I think he only did one that freaked me out because he can do that old guy. The old gay guy that follows Chris around all the time. He gets the whistle down and everything, and I'm just like, okay, stop it. I can't handle that.
This is about all I can do. Luke Skywalker, I am the Father.
Yeah, that one's going to take a little bit more work.
I've tried the breathing apparatus. And I kind of want to do it in front of my kids to make them laugh. I do it in front of my kids to make them laugh anyway, because my kids.
I think the one that cracked my kid up the most was when I did SpongeBob, and it just came out of the blue. My daughter says, "Well, I'm ready," and I just went, "I'm ready, I'm ready," and she just cracked up laughing. And I'm like,
that was good.
I think I can do Master Chief from
I don't even remember what he sounds like. I don't remember.
It's just like a deep baritone voice.
Yeah.
That's basically.
I just can't even remember, dude. I used to play that game religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm an Xbox fan. We were talking about something that's going on with Sony. We'll get back to that if you want to talk about it. But here we go. I need a weapon. That's about all I can do. Because I don't know. I don't remember all the lines. And I did like Halo 5. Sorry, my kids are noisy in the other room, and I got to close the door. But yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. I hope it didn't. My mic doesn't catch all that. But yeah. Anyways. What I was saying is, I liked Halo 5 because it had Luke Cage in it as the one guy, and you got to play him. Most people didn't like that, but I liked it because you got to play as Luke Cage in a Spartan suit.
I don't remember. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, the actor that played Luke Cage played as the other Spartan in Halo 5.
Okay. What was the last Halo that I played? Oh, I might end up missing 5.
You missed 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an Xbox One X, and I was playing it. I was playing Halo 5 on there, and I'm like, blown away by the graphics. I have a regular HD TV. I don't have a 4K, but the graphics on the Xbox One X on that game was pristine, even with the regular HD TV.
Yeah, I think I played that one. They went open world.
Yeah,
but it was still kind of closed. The design was a little weird because it doesn't quite work for that type of game.
Yeah, and I hope they don't screw up on the next Halo game. Because that's supposed to be their console puller for the new console.
Well, now they have
Series
Bethesda.
X. Yeah, they got Bethesda too. So
I want to know what they can bring out.
Well, apparently there's talk that Bethesda is going to have an exclusive game that for Xbox, and all the Sony fanboys are going to be pissed off about that.
Yeah.
A new IP that Bethesda is making that the creator of Fallout is involved in, about space or something like that.
Okay. So you're not much of a gamer, are you, Gary?
Yeah, I'm a gamer.
Oh, okay. No, I wasn't sure how
I'm a Call of Duty and Battlefield guy. It's like
so
it helps
you...
with my military shit because some vets don't want to play that stuff. I'm sorry if you hear this rattling. That's me getting ready to take some more pills. But it helped me with my stress levels, and I had to stop playing Halo because all the little fucking shithead kids were playing it, and nothing annoys me more than some 10-year-old kid like announcing, "I'm gonna rape you," and it's like, oh, okay, your balls haven't even dropped yet, so what the fuck do you know about rape?
That's why I always avoided online. I like the single player. Just leave me alone. I don't want to hear some screaming.
I have this thing about
when I'm online, I don't even use the mic. I just play. That's all I do.
I do. I think Yeti's picked it up. I'm a shit talker.
I bet you're good.
And I would do voices. I would go into it like I was in one of the top clans. In fact, we were number one clan in the U.S. Army game, America's Army. It was actually the official Army game, and we were for a while one of the number one clans playing because all of my team was all veterans, and we knew how to do all the shit that you're supposed to do in the game, and it worked. It was very good using actual CQB techniques in the game. And Jesus, I would come in there and I would talk. Hi, my name is Billy. I live in a group home, and the guy that works here and helps us do things like wipe me when I poop, he let us play the Xbox, so I'm joining your game. So thank you for letting me play. And then I would stomp the shit out of him. Then afterwards, like, I'm sorry I broke your players. I hope you're not mad at me. And they didn't know how to fucking deal with some of the voices I would do. And like I would do the creepy old dude. It's like, hey, how you doing? How old are you, little girl? You're a little boy? Even better. Are you close to Missouri? Oh, I like that. Like within like 50 miles. Well, I do have to warn you, according to Megan's Law, that you shouldn't be in the same lobby with me.
Oh my god!
And I would get them to quit. They'd just leave the lobby after a while because I hate kids. I like my kids, and I sometimes like my friends' kids. But kids on Xbox Live, fuck them. I can't stand those little shits, and I will say anything to get rid of them.
I know it's like whatever, and like. Now with Xbox, all like my kids are always on Roblox now, so it's like I can't even get on my Xbox because my daughter wants to play Roblox. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I used to make fun of my daughter for wanting to play that other game with the blocks you build shit with. Minecraft. I'm like, she goes, I'm going to play Minecraft. I'm like going, it's not a game. It is not a game. Stop acting like it's a game.
My kids still like Minecraft too. They like Minecraft too, but it's also Roblox ain't really a game. It's basically social media in game form, basically. Because they put a whole bunch of games on it, and all these little kids are just playing it because all they do is play little things like running speed runs or different things. It's basically like Fortnite came in and took some of those players away from that game, but Roblox is getting so popular right now. They're gonna go on the stock exchange and start selling stock on their game service because kids go off and buy Robux, which is it's a free to play game, but it's like I had to buy my daughter a prepaid Roblox card to get Robux because she wants to buy something for her character, make it look good or whatever. So yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, Purple Valkyrie.
Hey, Purple.
I'm wondering if Loki's stream is over.
It's possible.
Is Loki's stream over, Valkyrie? Yeah. I kind of got a bunch of I kind of raided into Loki's stream and mentioned people and he dropped the link in the she Purple Valkyrie actually dropped the link in the chat. So yeah. But I don't know if you didn't come in when we were talking about this PlayStation thing, Pop Culture Minefield. You know about PlayStation having a Japan studio, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, they shut the their Japanese studio, and they're moving everything over to Purple Valkyrie says they're finished now. So okay. Well, what's going on is they're apparently they've shut down the Japan studio. They're moving them to a different development. I don't know what the development end is. I don't remember the name of it, but Clownfish TV was having a thing on it, and apparently what's going on is they shut it down, and they're basically trying to move everything over to the United States. All the development's going to be U.S. games like God of War and everything like that. And so the Japanese end of it, Nintendo is going to rule the Japanese market with their Switch console. So PlayStation is going to hang out over here with Xbox, and Microsoft's already has bought one Japanese developer with the purchase of Bethesda. I forget the name of the game they made, but YetiCast mentioned it. Are
you talking Dark Souls?
Dark Souls, yeah. They made that the developer. ZeniMax is the name of the whole company that owns Bethesda and that other development studio in Japan. And yeah, apparently Sony is going more to the United States, and they're reducing the whole thing. They're reducing the whole thing with Japan, and it's going to be all the Japanese games that Sony gets is going to be out of house. It's going to be most of Sony made games are going to be made here in the States, basically.
Yeah,
so
that part seems to be a big shame, just because the Japanese studios seem to be free against putting any type of politics or agenda in the games. They just make the game fun.
Yeah.
Where North America, they've got a very different way of making them, and yeah, I know it's turned me off. Like there's a few studios I don't really want to buy games from anymore. Like BioWare.
Yeah, I heard about what they've done. Matt,
what's up, Storyman Jack?
BioWare when what? Oh,
Storyman Jack just joined us.
Oh, hey, Storyman Jack. Anyways, yeah. My thing with this whole thing is I'm an Xbox fanboy. So I've been an Xbox fanboy since I had a Dreamcast, and I mainly went over to Xbox because Dreamcast was working with Microsoft on Sega was working with Microsoft on that console. That the OS was Windows, basically. So,
no, I totally get you, because I started with Sony, tried GameCube, and hated everything. I hated all of it.
That was Nintendo.
I know. I started with Sony.
Oh, okay.
And then went to GameCube. You got to listen to the words I say.
I did.
And hated both of them. And finally, a buddy of mine says, "Dude, you got to try Halo. It's like awesome." And I went, okay. So, and hey, I want to send a prayer out to my buddy. He's in the hospital right now. He's a cop in Lebanon, Missouri. Been sick as hell. Don't know what's going on with him. But he's in the hospital right now. And Chris Carrasco, I love you, brother. Anyway,
he'll be in my prayers.
Xbox. I'm an agnostic, and I still pray. People are like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I hope someone's out there. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Mormon, so that's kind of a thing with us. So yeah, I live in Utah, so yeah.
Hey, before we go on, I actually pulled up some videos for you. And I don't know if
Oh.
Yeti has seen these or not. They're two of my favorite videos that were captured of me slaughtering people on Xbox on Call of Duty.
Okay.
Okay.
And if you'll pull them up there, I'll play one. This is me taking out the entire team within seconds.
I'm gotta go into screen.
Who's casting? Who's casting?
I am.
Okay, then you'll need to pull it up. I shared it down there.
Okay, let me see if I can find it.
Oh,
I'm not good at.
What? Yeti?
I'm not good at. Oh crap! StreamYard froze again. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, it's nice to see that there's someone else with as shitty a computer as yours, Yeti.
Oh, I think he's on his phone. So.
Oh, that's even. Wow.
Yeah, so that would be tough to be on StreamYards because it takes up a lot of.
Yeah, it does. I'm nodding.
Resources,
but I don't want to be on camera because I feel like shit right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Hey, look, I went and I got that vaccine, and because I'm in that 1 percentile who is at risk because of asthma, diabetes, and I'm almost 60, blah, blah, blah. So they gave me the shot, and I felt fine yesterday. I felt like, yeah, this is all right. Then I go to bed, and then
there's people. Oh, I see it. Add to stream.
There you go. Oh. All right, here we go. This is me taking out the entire team. And once again, I am not a cheater. I just had really good 7.1 surround sound Turtle Beaches. And I could hear their legs scratch as they walked underneath me. And I heard this guy, and I'm like, oh, nope, here he is. Oh, another one. I expected them all. And I heard this guy run towards me with the last 2 shots. I killed him. And then I got an extra. That was me being brutal. And then
oh yeah,
I had just killed a guy. This is team deathmatch. I just killed a guy, and I knew he was pissed. So he sends a rocket onto my spawn point, and I backed up, waited, and then the entire team was like, "We're going to get him!" And this is what ensues. They tried to halo jump me. Shit don't work. And then I hear this guy, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Boom. Oh, there's another one coming. I can hear him. So I back up into the corner, do a quick reload. Hey, I'm going to get that Cohen's ghost. Check your corners, motherfucker. First thing they teach you in the U.S. military, check your fucking corners.
Yeah.
We would do CQB breaches, and I was usually the third man in the stack, and still check your corners. The other 2 guys in front of you have already done it, but you got to do it too. Everybody check your corners.
Yeah, I've kind of done some pretty good stuff in PUBG. Because I have Xbox, I got PUBG, and I've kind of I've had a little fun with that game. It's a little weird because you're driving and somebody shoots you, and then you shoot somebody, and they're driving. Like one time I shot a guy in his car. He was driving the car, and the car just kept moving, and he was dead, and the car just kept going. So, yeah. If you don't know what PUBG is, that's a battle royale game that's basically an adult version of Fortnite. I call it an adult version of Fortnite.
Yeah, I've never played it yet. I know it started to get big, but have they even actually finished the game? Because wasn't it just released in beta, and it's been like that for a couple of years now?
It was released in beta, like right when Microsoft made the deal with the company that made PUBG. And then they got it out of beta. I bought it from Walmart. I bought the download card from Walmart on my birthday, and I put it in. It was still a beta when I bought it, because they were selling the download cards even though it was in beta. And I started with beta. It had a little bit of glitches here and there, and then but after a while, I guess Microsoft worked with them to fix the glitches. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did anyone hear the recent news that, at least I think it's recent, or it's rumor, that Henry Cavill ended up reaching out to Marvel just after the whole release of the new Superman came out, and it seems like that whole bridge was totally burnt on the WB side. Now,
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I heard he's trying to get the job of Captain Britain.
Okay, I'm going to explain something to you guys. Again, on Friday, I'm going to have Mikey Sutton from Geekosity Magazine live interview. That's at 2 p.m. Friday Central Standard Time.
Yeah.
Yeti's probably going to be joining me in that. Mikey's a big scoop guy.
Yeah.
Now, the word that is going between me and my buddies at Midnight's Edge and all those guys, we're talking privately, is that and Keith is the one, my partner, who came up with this shit initially, is that, look, he shares the exact same agent as The Rock, which is The Rock's ex. Anything and everything you hear that he's doing or has done has been done strategically. Yeah. There is a reason behind everything that he's doing. And much of this is to put the fear of God into the assholes, Walter Hamada and Toby Emmerich, over at fucking Warner. AT&T loves Henry Cavill. He knows they love him. The Rock wants Henry Cavill Superman in his films. And he has far more power with Warner than J.J. Abrams will ever dream of fucking having.
Yeah.
So if you hear or believe that he has talked to Feige, don't doubt for a second there is a dual reason for him doing it.
Oh, yeah. I definitely believe that aspect, because it would be very smart to set that up.
And yes, it is true. Hamada, Jeff Johns, and Toby Ember. Roby. The fuck did I'm high on drugs right now. Yeah, man, they got that Roby dude. Yeah. So Toby Emmerich, they fucking hate Henry Cavill right now. They hate Zack Snyder. They hate anybody who worked with Zack Snyder. That includes Ben Affleck and the Cyborg dude, who is 50% full of shit and 50% not full of shit.
Yeah, Andy Signor calls him Ye Fisher, and his buddy calls him Ye Fisher. I don't know why.
Well, I think he's full of shit on some of the stuff that he says. I think that he's your typical race baiter. I don't know why people like doing that. It's his age. I think that plays a lot into it. You know, that age group loves fucking raging and race baiting about things, and it's like, stop that shit. Seriously, dude. Us older guys hear that and we just kind of like, oh my god. Keith and I just roll our eyes at that shit.
The truth is the only actors I like from the DC universe is probably The Rock, who's going to be Black Adam, the guy who played what's his name, the guy from I forget the actor's name, darn it, the one who did Shazam.
Levy.
Yeah.
Zachary Levi.
Zachary Levi, yeah. I like him. I like Ben Affleck as Batman. I like Henry Cavill as Superman, and I like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Even though Wonder Woman was kind of a disappointment to me. What?
I said, how can you leave out Jeffrey Irons? That's like,
Jeremy Irons is
Jeremy, jeez. Oh God.
or
Yeah.
Welcome to the show where we butcher names.
Yeah.
and JJ, whatever his name is, the guy that played J. Jonah Jameson playing as Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, Jesus Christ, with the butchering of names. This is great.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. I don't remember names that
J.
well. I'm
Jonah
autistic.
Jameson.
I'm autistic, so I remember things, and then there's a whole other side of me where I don't remember anything.
That might be
So
because
it's weird.
I'm 68% within the spectrum. After I took some tests, I was like, "Oh, that explains a lot about me." But
Yeah.
It's J. Jonah Jameson played by J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon
Yep.
was pretty cool, even though I did not like Justice League, the original one that was made by what's his name, the guy behind Avengers. And I am worried about
Whedon.
Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon, yeah. Joss
Whedon.
Whedon. Sorry.
Yeah, it's Joss Whedon.
Joss Whedon. Whatever. All I know is he made his brother ended up doing a TV series called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that I usually didn't miss, but like close to the ending seasons, I kind of lost interest. But yeah, I am worried about Suicide Squad though. I'm okay with what's his name? Oh, dang it, I hate forgetting names, especially the guy who made Guardians of the Galaxy. James Gunn, yeah. I'm cool with it to a point, but I'm a little worried that it's gonna be not what we were hoping for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you got Harley Quinn, but you're not gonna bring Joker in, like, and I was one of the few that's for Jared Leto as the Joker. I'm one of the few people that are for Jared Leto as the Joker. I didn't like his character in the first Suicide Squad, but I saw what they're doing with him in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
We never really got to see it. We never really got to see what he was doing. So I'm not a big Jared Leto fan. I think he's a creep. But
yeah.
And I always found it funny that James Gunn, because I've been following James Gunn for years, long before Facebook and Twitter and all that shit.
Yeah.
Back when he had just a blog. And I'd laugh at his shit because, he was being edgy. But he would say some fucked up shit even back then that as a dad, I have boys and girls, and I'm very protective of little girls. And I didn't like some of his comments that he made. Like, there was this one where he and his brother went to Six Flags because they're from here in Missouri. And they went to the Six Flags, and this 12-year-old girl was like waiting for his brother, who's in the films, that the Guardians films. He's hemming and hawing about going down this slide, and this 12-year-old girl goes, "Will you fucking go, you pussy?" To not Joss Whedon, but James Gunn's brother. Yeah. And it embarrassed Gunn's brother, and he just went, shut up, and just went. And James Gunn wrote these words: "I can hardly wait till that girl turns 18 so I can fuck her." And I was just like, what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That even went through your fucking mind? That's a 12-year-old girl. Yeah, that was really fucking cool that she said that, but she's still 12 years old for you to say that is completely wrong.
Yeah, that was wrong.
That's James Gunn back when he was he did Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Well, but like the one thing there is it was in that early age of the internet where everybody was, that edgy boy humor was in. It would be like the most disgusting, worst possible joke you could come up with, and that's what was popular.
Yeah, he was he was like, the people that think that that's an edgy way of being really don't understand what edgy is.
Oh yeah, it was a lazy way of being edgy.
Well, if he were to hang around Utah here, and he said that crap around here, they would probably
Yeah.
call the cops on him and have him take him out and throw him out of the state. Because we here
That
do
or
not
somebody
take
would
kindly-
be back east going, I wonder why he don't write.
yeah,
Just disappear.
because we Mormons don't really take too kindly to those things because we're nice people, you know. And I was talking to Zod about this, Mr. Zod, last night on my stream, and it was about Star Wars. And what I said to him was the Star Wars movies are very special to the state of Utah and the Mormon culture here, because back in '77, LDS missionaries are not allowed to see certain movies. Guess what movie they were allowed to see in '77?
Star Wars.
Yep. And guess what is the most searched query on Google from the state of Utah?
I have
Star
no
Wars.
clue. Oh, okay. That's 2 words. Yeah, okay.
So like, and the other thing is, Disney is very popular here too, because it's family friendly, you know. So like, what happened 2 weeks ago, like, I know a few people here who are slowly getting turned off by Star Wars and the wokeness of it.
Oh, I'm done. I am so done with Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, they've been giving Disney a chance because, you know, they like Disney, you know what I'm saying? But there are a few of them that are they're like me. They will buy Disney Plus. I'm paying for Disney Plus. They will go to Disneyland. They will do what they need to do. But at the same time, they have problems with the wokeness. I knew a guy who was a big Star Wars fan, and he did not like Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker. But yeah, yeah. When the Mandalorian came out, if you were to check Disney's download rates in this state, they'd probably be high.
Oh yeah, it raised a lot of appeal. Like the show started to bring me back, and that's not because you know, I herald it as this great achievement, but it did one thing that the movies failed to do, and it felt like Star Wars. When you watched it, you got the practical effects did a really good job at bringing the viewer into the world, kind of making it feel like you did back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple points where you could really nitpick the story, and I wish they were able to lay down what way they wanted to take it right from the beginning, but instead they kind of moved back and forth from an episodic adventure to some very story-driven narrative. And both would be okay with me, you know, because Star Trek was very much that episodic adventure.
I don't really watch Star Trek anymore.
Not the new stuff. I'm talking.
Yeah,
I'm talking Next Generation.
Yeah, that's become really bad. I don't know why they let the Transformers guy take that over. Whatever. He doesn't know Star Trek if he could dig himself out of it. And the problem is, the reason that they use him is because J.J. Abrams says he's the Star Trek guy in his little group. So, yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, I think Disney needs to be aware, because California is one of the states that had the most searches of Star Wars, of course. And then my state, Utah, had the most searches of Star Wars. And Utah is a very conservative state, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
So if they shut off Utah, if they do something to shut off Utah, if Disney loses the fan base in Utah by going woke, that's going to hurt them really bad. Because guess which state Disney makes the most money from? Utah. The Mormon culture is very Disney friendly, very Star Wars friendly, and they slowly became Marvel friendly the moment Disney bought out Marvel. Like, you go to a movie theater with a Marvel movie out here and it's packed. Even Captain Marvel was packed to the brim with people. So, yeah. So, is there any other interesting things that have been going on around culture that you guys want to mention?
Oh.
We'll go down this side.
Like,
I know.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm really out of it. The painkillers.
Are you doing okay? Do you need to like go lie down?
Well, it's the baclofen, and it just really makes me.
Yeah. Yeah, but do you need to?
That's what Seroquel does to me. It makes me dizzy when I have to go to sleep. It makes me drowsy, but it also makes me dizzy, so I can't even move.
Mine just sort of
yeah.
makes me feel slightly detached. So, yeah, I probably should go lie down.
Yeah, you probably should. Anyways, yeah. This has been an hour long, but anyways, where will everybody find you? Pop Culture Minefield, and plug whatever you're gonna do, and I'll probably be watching it because what you said was gonna interest me.
Yeah, if you look on our channel, it's pinned to the very top of our channel. It's Pop Call Minefield on Twitter. We're going to have Mikey Sutton from Geekosity Magazine, one of the top scoop guys. He's a close friend of ours, and Keith's and mine. And he's going to come on our show tomorrow live. We're going to have some of the Midnight's Edge guys. Yeti's going to be there. It's going to be a full house, and we're going to be talking about a major scoop that deals with Henry Cavill. And it's going to be, the scoop is going to be announced on our show. That'll be 2:00 Central Time tomorrow. That'll be 3:00. What is that? Eastern Time. And am I saying the time right? Because I'm still loopy right now. I better double check.
I'll pull up the tweet for you.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. It's 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 3:00 Mountain Time, 2:00 Pacific Time, and 5:00 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. So that's 4:00 Central Standard Time tomorrow. We're going to have Mikey Sutton on. We're going to be. It's a major. The war over Henry Cavill. It's AT&T versus Warner in DC. We're going to be talking about why Walter Hamada and Toby Emmerich are in a panic. Why Godzilla is being released 2 weeks after Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's going to be
great.
Huge. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, that's going to be such a good show.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on with that because apparently Legendary's still upset at Warner Brothers for putting that on HBO Max. So
there's a lot of fucking people pissed right now at Hamada and Toby Emmerich. And we'll be talking about that on Friday, so join us. It'll be fun.
Okay.
And thanks for having me on, man.
You're welcome. I always like to talk to people on my show, but yeah. So I'll see you later.
All right, man. You guys take it easy, Yeti. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Oh, see you later.
Yeah. See you later. Okay. So yeah. So I know you didn't show up to their Loki stream last night and what they were doing. So what was up with that, or were you feeling bad, or how were you feeling?
Like just yesterday?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
he
I
said you
had
were
a migraine.
sick.
Yeah, I had a pretty bad migraine.
Ugh.
And so I was not feeling well. I was laying down. I'm still a little off today, and I probably won't last that much longer, but, I wanted to jump on here, talk a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
it's, yeah, the migraine. I've got an issue with some migraines sometimes, and it just wipes me out.
Yeah, I have this problem with drinking too much caffeine, and I get these really bad headaches that make me go into migraine mode, and I have to have a soda, or you know I yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, anyways, since I'll just let you go, and I guess this is the end of my stream. It's been over an hour, so
Hey, that's
till
a
next
good
time.
amount of time.
Yeah. Anyways, anything to plug before we go?
Let's see. Well, I did just release my latest roast, and that was a roast of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and it took me a very long time to finish that thing. So go check it out. It's I think it's pretty funny. On Saturday at noon Pacific Standard Time, we're doing the movies to lose friends by on Latito Slant channel, and those movies are Ghost of Mars and Monster Hunter this week.
Oh, the new Monster Hunter movie?
Yes, the new one.
I've been thinking of going to the Red Box to rent that, but I'm not sure if it's any good or not. But
It's not very good, but if that's something you want to watch and then listen to us talk about it, rip it apart, it's always fun to do that.
well,
'Cause that's the best part.
what I usually do is I don't mind spoilers, so I just watch it and see if it's any good, and then I watch it if it interests me, So yeah.
That might be the best way to go.
Yeah. Anyways, till next week. I'll be doing whatever. I'll try to get another guest on here. I don't know. I at least got Zod last week, and I got Yeti Cast, and he brought someone in. But I hope to get Loki if he's listening. Loki, you gotta come on my stream, and I really want to talk to you about the Loki show, because you were saying you're not interested in it because they're gonna do women Loki, but the way it looks to me, it might not be just. I think there'll be a lot of Tom Hiddleston in it, from what I've seen anyway. Because with what's going on with WandaVision, I don't think they're gonna disappoint the Tom Hiddleston fans, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna end this stream, and as I always say at the end, it's my world, but we're all living in it. See you later, guys.
Oh, bye everyone.